Wakuna, before we talked about Scooby-Doo and everything else,
Right.
what I kept trying to bring up is I have some ideas for heroes for your character to meet, or if you wanted to, do you have any ideas for superheroes you want your characters to meet? So do you want to create some of the lore of this world? Like, if there were heroes out there that she admired, like, think about who those heroes might be.
She's a big fan of Flying Nocturnal Mammal Man.
The Flying Fox.
Would Wakuna look up to?
That way I can have them come into the game. So you don't have to come up with something today if you can't. It's fine.
I'm thinking probably a Superman type character.
Okay.
Maybe yeah, probably a Superman type character.
So someone who has a bunch of powers and flies, or the fact that he's really strong?
No, more in the context of being an honest, good character who is always looking out for the betterment of others.
Okay,
the foil to Drew Falcon.
The Boy Scout.
I was gonna say Drew Falcon before she met him, but
yeah, Drew Falcon 6 months ago.
Yes, she's like, he's still all right, but he seems like a. Well, okay, well, that's not great. Oh, yeah, he's not who I thought he was.
He's a douche.
So.
You guys just don't know him.
Not like you.
You know him and you hate him. What's your argument?
Listen,
he does have a point.
He's only slightly trying to take over the world. Like, probably.
With illegal alien technology.
Are you a supervillain if you try to take over the world through the proper channels?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're just doing it because you're better than everyone and you know what's right, is it wrong? Think about it. Think about it. Yeah.
You lost me.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
But
I'm pretty sure you're wrong.
My mind isn't there yet, but I think I could be smelling some BS. All right, who remembers what happened last week?
We met the parents.
Yeah.
Right, that was last week.
Yeah, and that, if I remember correctly, went well. The meeting of the parents went well, and then there was a team fight.
Right.
Bitch slapped the plant.
Yes, but the plant lady was defeated and she ran away. So this is all which happened last week, and I know it happened because I watched the recording because I'm that narcissistic and I enjoy it. So
you need your debrief.
Yes, it helps me remember the stuff that I've said. Mm-hmm. So all right. So you guys find yourself standing, unless there's, I think that was pretty much it, unless anyone can remember anything else that happened.
Those were the high points.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
I think Kestrel got into a fight with his boss, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You were breaking into the computer.
Yep.
And you discovered that Trafalkan owns Helentech. That was last week, correct? Or his company, I shouldn't say his company sort of has acquired it.
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. They bought it a couple of years ago. Yeah, he bought it out a couple of years ago.
Okay. Oh, yeah, and Jackie, I just remembered. Jackie went to the hospital.
Where I found the guy missing a bunch of organs and met a creepy man in a hat.
Yes, he was missing organs, and the doctors hadn't figured out yet why they were missing. So they were trying to do some more research.
But they weren't meaningful organs, like you said. He's alive.
Yes, they have him with machines. So.
But he'll never play the clarinet again.
Well, hopefully one day. All right. So yeah, everyone. You guys are standing in the neighborhood, and she has just run off. and there are several houses that are just kind of ruined. And Wakuna, you turn and you see your mom and dad standing on the front porch of your house, and they have like a look of like, yeah, concern, but also like kind of like oh, we're proud of you, honey, a little bit.
Almost like that, but not really.
Kind of, well, it's like a mixture. And you guys look over and you see that Kid Reaper is brushing himself off.
All right, he was here too.
Yep.
That guy
Right.
does that all the time.
Brush himself off because he
Yeah.
was tossed.
Yeah, that's his gimmick. Is like he
That-
shows
that
up,
is.
gets thrown into the dust, and then has to stand up and brush himself off.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the classics.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He's Kid Reaper because he never dies, not because he's actually good in a fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's not in any way like impressive or dominating. He's just resilient.
Pretty much. Yep. And he starts walking towards you guys, and he walks past you. He goes, "Thanks for the help, but I have to make sure. I got to check the house and see if she got what she was after." And
I
he
asked
starts,
him, what in the world was she after?
The pizza.
and he just sort of,
Pizza.
he sort of just kind of pushes past you and starts running towards one of the houses that are the most destroyed. It kind of looked like, so that's where several of the plants started. Wakuna, you know this house as oh, let me look at this. You know what? Mr. Jensen's house.
Hmm.
He-
My neighbor.
Yeah. Well, he's like one of the neighbors. He's in the, this is kind of like a suburb is what I was thinking.
So my neighbor too.
Yes.
No, he doesn't like you enough to be your neighbor.
And yeah, his house is pretty destroyed, and that's where Kid Reaper is running. He's old. He's like in his 70s or 80s. Like everyone keeps wondering when he's going to have to go to a nursing home.
Well, I'm gonna chase after him too. I mean, the building's destroyed, right? Is an old man potentially trapped inside?
Yep.
Villain ran off, yeah.
Oh,
So I'm gonna go
sorry,
help.
guys. I accidentally left for a second there. It's all right.
Did you hear what's going on?
I heard Mr. Jensen's house. What was that, Mr. Jensen's house?
Mr. Jensen's house was pretty wrecked, and Kid Reaper is running towards it. And it looks like that's where the plants, a lot of them started.
Okay. So I'm heading towards the house.
Yeah, and so is
following
and
him.
Jacket's headed there too. So you're both running there.
Okay.
So as you run there, and you see him jump, like he jumps sort of down into a basement area. And you and Jacket, since you two walked over there, you can see this. He's going over to what looks like a side wall, and he's putting his hand up against it, and he's checking certain areas, and it sort of starts shimmering and glowing with this green light. And it goes from looking solid to sort of liquid and slightly glowing, and he starts stepping through it.
Okay, so basically, who on this block is not a superhero or has some horrible secret? Just want to know. Raise a hand. Who here?
Wait, Mr. Jensen is doing that, or
No.
Mr. Jensen's
It's at
house.
Mr. Jensen's house. Like the place is pretty wrecked. So kid, what they can see.
oh, Kid Reaper is portaling out there?
Yes, he
Okay.
jumped. He ran to the house, and they could see Kid Reaper like he was moving some beams, throwing them out of the way, and they're thinking, "Oh crap, he's trying to dig out Mr. Jensen." But in the end, he was looking for something, and he just started touching it and touching some stuff on the wall with symbols, and it turned into a portal-like thing, and he's stepping through.
Okay.
Also, at this time, neighbors are starting to come out and starting to be like, "What in the world's going on?" and police sirens are starting to come and news people, but they're not here yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through.
Okay.
Find out where he's going. Because I am extremely curious
good.
and fascinated.
Okay.
I would prefer not to let her go through by herself, so I will attempt to follow.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you.
I said I would prefer not to let her go through by herself, and thus will attempt to follow.
Okay.
As interested as I am in the portal, I care about Mr. Jensen more, unlike these, non-heroes. So I'm going to search the rest of the house first.
Okay. So Wakuna and Golem, you're able to step through. Jacket, as you dig through, or however you describe that, or like I don't know, but pretty much you can figure out from. I'm trying to think. I mean, realistically, it would probably take a while to figure out, but for story elements, you're able to see very quickly that there's not anybody here.
In the new place we've been teleported to.
No, in the house. Jacket is
Oh,
able
in
to
the
see that
house.
there's no one in the house.
All right.
So
So then I'll follow through slightly after everyone else.
okay. Kestrel, are you going in with them, or are you staying out?
I guess the entire freaking team went through the portal.
Only
Yeah.
half the team has gone through so far.
Jacket is about to go through the portal.
Yeah, like Kestrel's probably also been like trying to clean up or like, check and make sure no one else got hurt or whatever, and he just turns around and is like realizes two people are gone and sees the third person start to walking towards it, and it's just like he starts to yell stop and is like, there's no point. Like this is happening. And like just resigns himself to also walk over and go through the portal.
Okay. As you guys walk through the portal, you see yourself in this gigantic, it looks square room and it looks gold, and it looks like it has on the sides like cabinets and cabinets and cabinets. There's what looks like a workbench. There's symbols on the ceiling.
So it's bigger on the inside.
Perhaps. And
Or we're just somewhere else. I mean,
yeah. And you see Mr. Jensen slumped over in a chair. And you see go ahead.
I'd go straight to Mr. Jensen and ask him if he's okay.
Okay. You go over, he is breathing, but he's not waking up.
Okay. I'd start shaking him and saying, Mr. Jensen, wake up,
He's-
wake up.
Okay. He is not waking up.
Okay.
Kid Reaper turns to you and goes, yeah, I couldn't get him to get up either, but I need to find it before Miss Mystic shows up, so.
Find what?
Who?
Mystic.
Miss Mystic was the leader of that other super group that came that one time.
Yeah. The other teen heroes.
Oh.
Yeah. With the super cool dude bro that you guys all love. Like,
Blech.
he was
I
your
mean,
favorite.
Dude Bro's my favorite hero.
Yeah. Yeah, it's his leader.
Okay.
I did,
Alright.
and I heard someone say, find what?
Yeah, Gollum said find what?
He says, I've got to find the eye. It's really important. I heard that, I heard, what was her name? Bittersweet. I heard Bittersweet was looking for it, and I was trying to get here before she got here, and I guess I didn't.
What is the eye?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I honestly don't really know. I found out that they had been collecting items. Bittersweet and a couple of her friends.
items?
Yeah,
Like,
of magical.
Powerful items?
He goes, yes, powerful items, and he starts rustling through. He goes, I'm just not sure where he kept it. And he starts
Okay.
rustling through papers, trying to look at them.
So I start looking around, see if anything sticks out.
Okay. Maybe someone could roll assess the situation. The GM says, hinting.
Kestrel, go.
All right. I do that. That is a thing I do. That's my good label, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. There you go.
Yeah, sweet.
Job well done.
Is what I'm good at, specifically.
Being superior to everybody. Yep.
being a really good detective. Okay.
I get 2 questions. I actually get 3 questions because of my ability.
Okay.
I don't know how any of these are immediately relevant.
Yeah. Maybe that wasn't. Maybe that wasn't.
If anyone has any insight into how these are relevant.
I mean,
Do you
I don't
know
think
why
this is necessarily
this
assessing the
lady would be
situation.
looking
Yeah,
for
I think this
Yeah,
would be
I think
more
you're
Pierce
right.
the Mask, maybe, like, if we're trying to figure out what his deal is.
If you're trying to figure out what Reaper's deal is, you're piercing his mask. If you're just
Yeah.
trying to find an object in the room, just find an object in the room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was my bad. I wrote down that I was like, oh, this will be a good opportunity for a roll. So, so yeah, Kestrel breaks into his investigation mind.
I mean, I was gonna say it could be unleashing Kestrel's powers with his detective skills to try and find shit.
It
But
could be.
I mean, or we can just find it.
yeah,
But yeah, yes. So yes, you end up finding it in a secret compartment under the floor, like normal D&D.
Yeah.
'Cause
naturally.
obviously. Let me look at this. And who I'm guessing Kestrel finds it? Because
Probably.
you were the one who rolled and everything. So yeah, as you pull it out, you see this medallion, and it is a eye. It's just this big silver eye. It could fit in like the palm of your hand. And Kid Reaper goes, yeah, I think that might be it. He goes,
Okay.
so
Someone
he
else
goes-
should talk while my dog is barking. Leave it.
Yeah, he goes, can I have it? I need it. They've already taken one of the other pieces.
Pieces of what?
I don't know. I'm not sure. But that the vines the other day, a couple weeks ago, that was a distraction so they could steal something else from a private collection. And now they're after and he looks over at Mr. Jensen, and he goes, they're trying to capture the Talisman's piece. And those of you who know that Talisman is an old Golden Age superhero with mystical powers. So
Okay,
he's an
seriously, who isn't a superhero on this block? Seriously, raise your hand.
you haven't figured out the truth about Wakuna's parents yet. So
They're
Yeah,
actually
my
just
mom-
really disappointed she hasn't manifested the family powers. That's the reason they're so protective of her.
yep,
My
she just
mom's
doesn't
actually
have
moonlighting as a hero too.
the.
They were like, we know you can be on a better superhero team because we've been on like a dozen.
We actually founded the Legendary Legion.
Well, they are both like super smart. Because one's a doctor and one's a lawyer. Which are, like, two
So
of the hardest
Gollum
jobs.
will ask. Actually, I'm gonna try and pierce the mask here.
Okay.
So I want to try and figure out what's going on in his head. So
That dog is getting
The
murdered.
dog is all up on this.
Like
He
what-
is
what- like,
really pissed off that someone is walking outside the window.
Oof, that is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Ah. So life just gets
Is
complicated.
that's like your first miss ever.
It's my first miss in a while. We'll go with that.
Uh-huh.
It's not even one of my bad labels. That's the worst thing. I just rolled shit.
I'm writing this down in stone. The
Golem.
first of the month, Golem has rolled poorly. It is
Yeah.
a momentous occasion. Dang it. So I just complicate things if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, that would be I think the easy option.
Yeah. So when you're trying to figure him out, you get the idea that he's being a little shady,
Mm-hmm.
and also that and this is accurate. He seems a little petty when he wants it. He is coming across as a bit like, oh, give it to me, like,
Too much.
yeah.
Wants it too much.
Yeah, and that is actually an accurate pickup, but you're just picking up more of that than other things. So,
What's the magic word?
Gollum will turn to Kestrel. Don't you think this would be safer at the base with Gerfalcon security?
My character, of course, is going to chime in because I'm still not this full hero here, and be like, "Wait, are you guys going to steal his stuff?"
Kid
It is-
Reaver, go ahead.
It is for his protection. He has been threatened because of it and is currently incapable of properly securing it.
Yeah, and Kid Reaper says, "Yeah, what the robot said. Come on. I mean, they already
I
came
think he
for
can
him
decide
once.
that once he's actually conscious again.
He will likely need to go to a hospital.
Well, if that's the case, then she's like, "Well, why are we sitting here arguing then? Let's get him to a hospital."
You are the one arguing.
She's blushing, but nobody can see it.
Like, Gollum genuinely sounds somewhat confused by her argument. I'm arguing. Stop arguing. Wait, what?
Okay, so Isabel's probably going to run over and start carrying him out. So,
Yeah.
You should be gentle. We do not know his injuries.
Yeah. Let's be
Kid Re-
careful, guys.
Kid Reaper turns back. He goes, "Listen, guys, I need to get that before she shows up.
We will secure it.
Well, can I come with you?"
Sure.
I look over at Kestrel. I mean, it's his base, so.
Oh wait,
Well-
yeah.
So Wakuna's like, "Sure. Oh, wait. Yeah. Me. Oh.
And then I remember Kestrel. I'm like, oh yeah, Kestrel doesn't like strangers in base.
Yeah, let's just not invite everyone over to like the secret base. But no, in this instance, Kestrel's like, "You're gonna explain all of this on the way."
Okay. Jacket, just as you walk out the door, because I kind of see you as carrying Mr. Jensen first, like
Yep.
walking out first. Just as you walk out, you see Miss Mystic gliding down from the sky. And
I don't think I ever had a conversation with her.
no, you haven't.
But you saw her around. I mean,
Yeah.
Right. So
You-
I have no idea that I'm about to be annoyed all hell. Got it.
I mean, she's
Uh,
fairly famous, right? Like, isn't that supergroup like one of the premier teenage supergroups or something?
Yes.
yeah, but Isabella hates fucking superhero culture, remember?
Right, but I mean, I hate the Kardashians, and I'm aware of their existence, right?
I'm not
Like,
sure I'd recognize one on the street, though.
that's
Yeah, I wouldn't
fair.
either.
I probably wouldn't either.
Yeah.
I'd probably be
I-
like, "Here's your coffee,
I'd be
lady."
Probably the same.
I mean, I'd be polite, but
Yeah, that's fair. I retract my statement.
so yeah, she glides down and she goes, "Was he in there?" And she points to the portal and she goes, "Never mind, that's obvious." and she just starts walking right by you.
So,
Is anyone? Am I the only one outside
yeah,
right now?
you're the only one outside right now. I
Yeah.
think. So inside, I will look to Kestrel and hold out my hand and go, I will secure the artifact until we return to base. And you would no doubt assume that means he's going to stick it inside of his body where it can't be dropped or pickpocketed or anything.
So here's the problem: is I'm still in like civilian disguise. Like,
Yeah.
because we just came out of fucking dinner. So I'm like debating whether he wants to interact with her like this because he already hates her. So like, he might have to have Golem take the, run defense on this one.
Okay. Is he going to give him the artifact though?
No, I think he's like, I think he turns to Reaper and he's like, we need a back way out of here. And like, him and Reaper are gonna slip out of the back, and you just have to interact with her until we are gone.
Wait, she's outside though, and you haven't walked out yet?
No,
Though?
but Reaper keeps going, she's coming, she's coming!
Yeah, Reaper keeps saying she's coming.
Okay, and I've already met her outside, right?
And also, I'm sure Kestrel is thinking that by this point, there are news crews and cops and...
Yeah.
Yeah, there's on the way.
And Reaper looks really confused. He goes, okay. he grabs one of the books off the shelf and he starts scribbling on the ground. He goes, I'm not really good at this. I've never really done it before. We might be able to teleport. Where do you want to go? And he's like, he looks like someone who's trying to do algebra and he doesn't really know what he's doing.
This sounds like a poor decision.
And I'm not going to be there for it.
I am concerned that the artifact may disrupt your delicate spell.
That's possible, but I don't know. He just keeps writing stuff down, like he's not stopping.
And Gollum looks back over at Kestrel again.
Yeah, well, Kuna, you're still there.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm next to this guy who's about to teleport us, and I'm like,
Yeah, Kestrel just like gives him.
Good idea.
Kestrel just like gives him an address of some place, like, like some
across town.
Yeah, some empty Gerfalcon warehouse somewhere that's like close enough to the base to be able to get there. But yeah.
Okay. He goes, all right, it's pretty set. I just need to, and then he walks over and he touches Golem's hand. He goes, oh, that's not right. You're not human. And then he touches Kestrel and goes, not the right. You don't really have much potential. Goes to Rokun and goes, okay. He goes,
I'm like, what?
He goes to Valkuda, he goes, perfect. Put your hand here, and he's just sort of, put your one hand here, put this there. Okay, now close your eyes.
This is a step to the left.
Pretty much,
To the
that's what he's
right.
doing.
Wakuna's in shock because I'm like, he's holding my hand. I don't know what's going on. Eyes wide, like, ah!
And he goes, okay. Anyone who's leaving, let's go.
Back
Okay.
outside, you can't go in there, says Jacket.
And she looks at, she's like, well, what do you mean?
Okay, I don't actually know what to say, but Jacket will spout off basic rights of homeowners and who may and may not enter their property.
She's tapping her foot and she's looking at you and she goes, and you followed all those rules. That's
Are you?
I was allowed to break
badly
those
injured
rules.
person?
I was allowed to break those rules in the case of emergency to assist the injured. I currently am assisting the injured, so there's no reason for anyone to enter the house anymore.
oh. Roll provoke someone.
Oh dear.
I like that. I keep forgetting your mom's like the commissioner.
Yeah. Jacket's going to be a lawyer. Okay, my computer is frozen up. That's not good.
All right, let's see what you have.
Trying to Control-Alt-Delete my way to victory.
Okay.
Okay, I have regained control.
Your superior is 0.
So you got a nice flat roll. Go for it.
All right, this will go over well.
Wow.
Wow.
I know my law.
Yeah, you totally know like civilians' rights and stuff like that.
Because your mom's always saying them.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
I imagine your mom just sitting at home watching the news, listing off all of the violations when she watches superhero clips.
That's like their bonding thing. It's like, look at these superheroes. They don't know what they're doing. They're doing this
That's
wrong. They're doing this wrong.
Yeah.
They're doing this. Like,
That's definitely a violation of Code 43-B. A little.
They're basically villains at this point. Like
Yes.
if we're just counting heroic actions to law breaking, they're villains.
Oh dear.
Sounds like a fun mother-daughter thing. Okay, so you provoke someone.
All right, I have to choose my.
NBC gives in.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, do I actually want them to give in? Because you guys are about to bail anyways.
I mean, I think.
I mean, that's
you do.
metaing. That's metaing. But
Well, you do have options on them. They stumble.
No,
Uh,
that's on a 7 to 9.
Oh yeah, you're
On a
right.
10, they just do what you want.
Oh, okay.
oh, okay. So I guess I've stopped her in her tracks thanks to basic law enforcement.
She will at least, I'm sure, like it probably doesn't stop her permanently.
She'll
But at least get her to
probably
wait until
just,
the
like,
cops get
Go.
involved.
Ugh, and just.
Yeah, and I
walk
think
away.
I think she maybe marks a condition. Or am I wrong?
That's
Mhm.
I
Oh, sorry, I was looking on the wrong
Yes.
thing. If they don't do it, they mark a condition.
well, the
So
rules for NPCs marking conditions is weird. It
Yeah,
doesn't always come from directly engaging.
I'm trying to. So yeah, you do. You do hold her up. So she waits outside. She keeps her composure and everything. And she's
Alright.
like, "Fine." As soon as they're here, I go through that door.
So is there any is there any ambulances already called or anything, or am I gonna have to run this guy to the hospital?
No, like if you walk out of there, you'll see that there are ambulances and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go give him to some medics, tell him what I know, and then wait patiently for my team outside because they're coming
Okay.
out of there.
Definitely.
Back in there. So yeah, he's got Wakuna doing the hokey pokey.
Well, she's
And-
completely confused.
Yep. And he's like, "Okay, everyone who's going on the circle." He looks over at Kestrel.
yeah, he hops on.
What about you two, big guy?
So Kestrel is not going.
No, I am.
Oh, yeah. If Kestrel's not going, there's
Hey,
no
leave it.
Okay.
He does not look pleased with this, though. He does not like magic.
Wakuna,
Yeah. I'm on.
you're
I thought
on.
You already had me on there.
She was the battery, remember?
She is the battery. I was. You know what? No, we're good. We're good. I was like, maybe unleash your powers, and I was like, nah, that doesn't really fit. So okay, yeah, it works. Yeah, you guys. There's a crackling, and next thing you know, you guys are standing exactly where Kestrel said, for the most part.
Within a couple of feet of it, anyway.
You know, you might be in the middle of the street, but
Gollum will radio jacket. We are clear. Please meet us back at the base.
Wait, you're what?
We somehow teleported back to base. I have no
Magic powers.
idea how that happened.
Magic isn't
But it's
real.
cool.
All right. Jacket will decide that questioning the stupid things her teammates do is not worth the time, and just try to start heading back to base.
okay. As you start walking away, you see what's her name walk through the doorway.
Like as soon as you turn your back.
Yeah. Well, as soon as you took him out to the ambulance.
Okay. So as soon as you were out of the way.
Yeah.
Yes. As soon as the witness was gone, and you see.
Wait,
You-
so I saw that?
You see her
No,
walk in.
no,
Okay.
you don't.
Right. So, you
So I
walked in
probably
the
shouldn't have
second I
said
leave.
that.
Yeah.
Yes. But Wakuna, you see her parents looking at you a little concerned. Like first they're like, they're like, "Where's my daughter?" And they're kind of walking towards your direction.
Oh,
I
I guess I should explain that.
Are you concerned about your friend's parents, or are you just gonna fuck off? Both are fun choices.
I am concerned for my friend's parents, especially since the whole idea here was to have them not worry. So someone has to tell them what's going on.
Yeah, and they're trying to sort of keep their distance, because they don't want to give away her secret identity. But at the same time, you can tell they really want to talk to you.
Well, and at the same time, it's across the fucking street.
Yeah, it is.
Right. Yeah. So I will hop over there to confront them. I will not speak first.
Okay. And they look at you and go, "Where is she?"
She decided to run with the team back at base.
Okay. She probably has her cell phone on her. Okay. Is she okay?
I believe everybody is fine.
The Batman voice is a voice of reassurance.
They asked me to come bring Mr. Jensen outside because he was injured in the collapse of his house.
Oh. Okay. We're happy Mr. Jensen's okay. Do you know him?
She says no, and then immediately runs away.
Oh my god.
That jacket's a weird one, isn't she? Yeah.
Fucking aliens.
She's definitely an alien or homeschooled. One of the two. So.
Or both.
Or both. Yeah, could be.
Dogs.
Okay. So, back at the base, I see like one of those scenes where it would be like the next page on a comic book, or at the cartoon. It would be like
cut fade or
one of those things.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
Yes. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Wow.
I couldn't resist. I use sound effects in real life. That's why I go so far in my job. They're like, no, you're good right where you're at. You don't need to go any higher. But no, Reaper says, yeah, I believe this is like part of a set. I think there might be 3 or 4. I'm not quite sure. And I know that Bittersweet was working with Mist with a while to acquire him before she went to prison for doing something. But I don't really know yet who they're working for. And he's saying this to everyone. I mean, we might be able to track it down if we could look out some of their bank information, or I don't know.
What do we think they could do with this thing?
Well, I don't know. If you get enough of them together, most of these things usually hold power. Maybe it could do something more. I haven't really figured out yet what it is. I've just been trying to collect it or stop them. I know they at least have one already. She's going to be kind of annoyed we got this before her.
How long have they been collecting these?
I don't know. Over the past month, I guess they've been pretty scattered. Like I said, I don't really know what they completely go with. I've been trying to figure it out, though.
Did he say how many he thought they had, or no?
He believes they have at least one. Okay. He knows that they have at least one because the last plant thing that attacked the city, or that got that was a distraction. He said.
Yeah.
And he said that Mist was working with her before she got locked away.
Well,
so
we do
possibly
know where Mist is being held.
Yeah.
Let's go break back in the Aegis.
He goes, no, she's not in Aegis anymore. I guess someone got her out.
How did you know she was an Aegis?
She was a. It's not like it's hidden. Anyone can
I'm
figure
not
out.
there.
He's
I'm
a
not there.
Oh no,
superpowered
you're there
criminal.
now.
Oh, I'm there now?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
regroup back at base.
That's why I was like it's like the next page and everyone's
All right,
standing around.
okay. You make the alien walk all the way home. Got it.
You have a motorcycle.
No, she doesn't. She has a car.
I have a lemon.
So now, and I got to jump back. Did you run a couple steps? Did you run to a block and then de-transform and get into your lemon and take off, or did you just run with your superpowers?
Probably just run with my superpowers because I want it out, and it's faster than the car.
Okay.
So, Miss Mystic has one of these things. We don't know why they're collecting them. We don't know if they have more. We don't necessarily know what they're capable of. Just one aspect of what they do.
And we don't even know what they want them for.
Correction. Quick correction. Sorry, because I just realized I have a character called Mist and a character called Miss Mystic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you do.
I will refer to one as just Mystic from here on out, and the other one is Mist.
I'm not sure it helps that much, but all right.
Who has a gem?
Okay,
The teenage
Um,
superhero or the supervillain?
the super villain was working with Bittersweet, the one that you guys locked up.
Okay. So we know, or he knows Bittersweet has one gem.
At least,
Okay.
possibly two. And he thinks that there may be one more, and he's trying to figure out how they go together.
Why does Miss Mystic want them?
He go it doesn't really reasons, like he just it doesn't really matter. Like, this isn't really her thing. I was on this first, so she can't really butt in on my like investigation and stuff. She doesn't have the right to just come in and take over.
That isn't an answer to the question.
Because she's jealous.
That isn't a likely motive.
Well, you don't know her like I do. She's a jerk, that's why.
I absolutely know her that well.
Kestrel suddenly believes Kind Reaper. Anyone who hates Miss Mystic must be on the up and up.
No, I mean, he knows her enough to know that she's a jerk, but he also knows her enough to know that she isn't, like,
A villain.
petty jealous, necessarily. Like, she's entitled, but she's not jealous. Like, that doesn't seem to fit his conceptualization of her. Yeah. And he's like, Kestrel's like, if you want our help, or even just to get us out of the way, you're gonna need to be honest about this. And then giant irony flashes over Kestrel's head, like just the letters irony blast over his head. But yeah.
Go on,
Um,
saying.
I always love that your character was giving advice last game. You need to be honest and more human, and
Yep.
It's
fine.
And he's like, well, like, it's complicated. So, you know, my mom used to work with, well, not my mom, but you know, it's complicated. It's a kind of it's a family thing.
Why does she want the gems?
Because she wants to show me up. That's why.
She wants to show you up. That
She wants to
you're
prove that she's
inferior
better,
to?
and she's not.
Were you guys dating or something?
Ugh.
I
Not-
believe they are
Why-
siblings.
Yeah.
Where did this rivalry originate?
It's his
No,
sister.
Gollum actually said that.
Yeah.
I believe they are siblings.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah. That's
siblings. Oh, Okay.
That's okay.
Makes sense to me.
Me and my brother can be rivals sometimes too.
And Kestrel's like, so,
He still
because of
loves me.
sibling
Love
rivalry, you're fighting over gems of ambiguous power instead
No.
of just working together.
Would you want to work with that team?
Personally, no, but still.
Kestrel like has the, and Kestrel's like, no.
Okay. So I now am working with a team.
But
and he points to
every
you guys.
day I work with things I don't necessarily want to work with in order
resent
to
that.
do the greater good.
And he looks at you and goes, so is it that one? He points the jacket.
Kestrel's like, there are a lot of things that are not how I would prefer them to be.
Ow!
Thanks.
A jacket's hurt.
Did he mean it that way?
Yes.
Ow!
Ah.
Yeah, gosh. Jeez.
He didn't mean a jacket. He's just trying to defend himself. You're evil, man.
Well, team's broken up again.
Um.
And then Kestrel's like, look, he's like, things don't stop happening in the world for your problems. He's like, I can't tell you how many things we're juggling right now, and this shouldn't be another one. He's like, if you and your sister can work together and get this done, you should just do it and get it done.
Well, why not help me out?
It's like,
He looks over to Wakun and goes, "Come on, you know what it's like sometimes to help siblings, and I don't trust their agency. Like,
Gollum will look over at Kestrel. We are involved in this now, whether we wish to be or not. Mystic will know we were on the scene. When she does not find the artifact, she will probably look for us.
Kestrel lets out like this huge frustrated sigh. And he's like, and he turns to Golem and he's like, can I speak to you in private for one moment?
Of course.
And he holds, he does the thing where he like holds the finger up to Kid Reaper and he's like, we'll be back in 1 minute.
okay,
And then we walk off to the side and like walk into a room that Kestrel knows is somewhat sound muffled to the point where if he starts yelling, it at least just comes through the walls like kind of stuff, you know?
okay."
And then shuts the door. And then he's like, Gerfalcon may or may not be involved in the plot to illegally bring alien technology and aliens to Earth in the means to further whatever mysterious agenda he may or may not be conducting, while we're messing with gems and brother-sister squabbling. In addition to the fact this is somehow tied to the fact that he owns the company that we believe may or may not be affecting and genetically modifying the symbiotes that are occasionally, casually taking over people and or the world.
We should not tell him we have the gem.
Good. That was really good. Kestrel's like, that was not on the plan. And in general, probably avoid telling him anything we don't have to until we know what's going on. The point is, this doesn't have to be our problem. We already have half a dozen problems that we're already involved in. He can solve this. His sister can solve this as much as I hate her.
It became our problem when we left with the gem. I am not suggesting that we need to pursue this angle, but it is a thread we will need to conclude one way or the other.
What's your suggestion for reaching a conclusion?
You could contact Mystic and tell her what happened. You could give the gem to Kid Reaper to disappear with and tell her what happened when she shows up. You could lie when she shows up. You have many options. But we will have to deal with the consequence of leaving with the gem. Too many people saw us in the fight.
Kestrel lets out another exasperated sigh as this and turns around and walks out the fucking room.
Damn your alien logic!
Yeah. Yeah. And he turns around and walks out of the room and is gonna go to like a comms or something like that. Like, and I guess he's gonna call Miss Mystic.
Just right in front of Kid Reaper?
Yeah, I mean, I just blow past him to like go somewhere to make a call. Like,
Wait, what are you doing?
yeah, I leave the room and I walk past Kid Reaper, like to another room to make a phone call.
Okay.
Like, I imagine, like, Kestrel, like, stalks out of the room looking really pissed.
Yeah,
And then, like, a few seconds later, Gollum just walks out like normal.
yeah.
So
Jacket's gonna go home or somewhere.
Get him out.
Fuck this Steam shit. She's done with this. She tries to do the right thing, gets yelled at. Does the wrong thing.
because now
gets
her
yelled at.
feelings are hurt.
Yeah, now her feelings are actually hurt because, like, yeah, we're a team, we're doing stuff. Oh, okay, cool. I thought I did good today. Guess not.
I mean, to be fair, none of the rest of the team knows about you stalling Mystic.
It's true.
Doesn't even matter. Actually, no, she's not going home. You know what? She's gonna go be a super on her own. Screw you guys.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a bold move.
Drama.
All right.
I will be
Wakuna-
right back. I have to grab
Or-
food.
Okay.
So Jacket left in a huff.
Yep.
Kestrel stormed through the room in a huff. Jacket stormed off in a huff. Gollum just walked out.
And Kid Reaper's just standing there, and he's like, "So, is this a typical Wednesday night?"
Seems to be recently.
Nothing is on fire yet.
He looks at you.
True, Gollum. This is true. Although I think their emotions are on fire. They're steaming a little bit.
And he goes,
Maybe fire when Mystic arrives.
Wait, he looks at you and goes, "What?"
Wait, what? What did you say, Gollum?
I believe that is where Kestrel went.
Oh, crap.
Me and Kid Reaper are gonna go start our own team.
Who has the
Kestrel has it.
Kestrel? Oh, dang it! And so he's gonna go, "Oh, crap!" And he turns and he runs after him. Well, Kuna, did you want to catch Jacket before she left, or were you just letting her go because she left so quickly?
Chase Jacket, chase Kid Reaper, chase
Did I
Kestrel.
see
Take your
her?
pick.
Did I
Yeah,
see
she was in the
her?
room. She turned around and stormed off. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I probably could. Are gonna go after her again and say, "What's the matter? Did I miss something?" I'm oblivious as always.
Yeah, but even even you might have picked up what Kestrel said.
I did miss that part. I was still confused on the whole sister-brother rivalry, like out of nowhere.
Oh,
So I didn't see
Well,
what
she wasn't in the
Kestrel
she wasn't in the
yelled at
room
Jacket.
where Kestrel yelled at Jacket. Basically, he was saying to Kid Reaper that he had to deal with things he didn't want to deal with on a daily basis, and Jacket interpreted that as being her.
Well, yeah, because he said he meant it as that.
he said. I think he said.
No, Kid Reaper said, "You mean her," and pointed at Jacket, and then Kestrel just sort of blew past the comment.
Oh, okay. I thought he said sometimes we have to work with people that aren't ideal.
I thought you said we had to deal with we had to work with things that aren't ideal.
The fact that we don't know is perfect for drama.
Yeah, no,
because
it
nobody
it
remembers
makes
what I
sense
went
for
to.
teenagers to be this. Yeah,
Okay.
she is probably already insecure, so
I am back.
All Jack had heard was, "Oh, great, I did bad." Apparently,
Yeah, and that's how she
And
took
that's
it.
That is
why
very
I'm
teenage
confused
interpretation.
As to why she stormed out, because
Which your character may not have picked up on, because
Yeah.
it sounds like there was a lot going on. So your character might actually be like, "Hey, what's going on?" As you try catching her in the hall.
About? So
Oh,
I
we-
run out, and I'm like,
okay.
Jagga, what's up? Like, why are you so upset?
I'm upset because of Kestrel.
What?
Yep.
What did he do?
Stupid, rich, pretty boy.
You don't know I'm rich.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Oh, and I remember
he
a
can
couple.
be mean occasionally, but he's still trying to do good.
Yeah, well, good for him.
Why? What did he say that upset you?
See, I can't even remember now. That's the.
Oh, Wakuna, real quick. A couple of games ago, you thought that Jacket was the one that really liked Kestrel. I don't know if that plays into this, but at the batting range, she called him, what was it, a man whore or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yep.
So
I think I've called him a man whore on multiple occasions.
yes,
Uh-huh.
I think you guys.
but I remember Wakuna saying, "Oh, so you like him," and that's kind of where that ended. So you can pick it up or let it go. I just thought I'd drop that in there as a GM hinting for drama, but you know,
Yeah,
do what
because
you
we don't
want.
generate enough drama.
I do.
We can't hear you, Kestrel. You're muted.
I said, yeah, because we don't generate enough drama, like on our
No.
we are always short on drama. I mean,
Yeah. We really struggle with that.
I continue to love how great we are at the super part, and how bad we are at the teenage part.
Mhm.
It's perfect.
I mean, I feel, in my experience, that's what being a teenager was about.
Yeah, pretty much.
Being insecure.
Just
in
being
a lot of
bad at
different
life.
ways.
I don't even want to think about my teenage years. Don't. If I could have a time machine to go back and slap emo me.
Like,
Emo me. Ugh. Okay, but yeah, back to the game. Sorry.
So I'm like, Jagged, don't listen to him. You know how he's really bad with like, lifting us up when we need it. He just wants to get the job done. So don't worry about it whenever he just talks about people and brings us down. I've gotten used to it by now.
Wow, Kestrel is a dick.
Apparently.
The thing is, he tries building people up, but the times he's a jerk just overshadow it
Oh,
so
yeah, it
much.
eclipses it 100%.
He just says stupid things sometimes. Don't worry about it.
So your advice is for me to not listen to the leader. Yeah, this is a great team we got going on here. She's gonna walk out.
I'm not saying that. He is a good leader whenever we're out on battle. He helps us stay focused.
Still walking.
Jackie,
Just fast walk behind her.
why does
Yeah.
this stuff? Why does his words affect you so much? You get emotional about his words so easily. Are you sure there's nothing going on between you and him? Yeesh.
Is he just running?
Temptation to get mad at her because she's the one dating him.
Did she say that?
You know what? Yeah, no, Jacket's gonna take it that way. She's like, oh no. You dated him. He's your problem. Do not try to put your man whore off on me.
Jacket, I am not dating him. I thought I told you this before. I talked to him, and then he said, no, we're not. Just the media's taking it that way. It's not true. Yeesh. Why do you keep on harping on this?
Why do you keep defending him?
Because he's our leader, and he does know how to lead us when we're out in the fray. He's
Oh, the
trying to help.
qualifiers.
Qualifiers.
Nobody's perfect. No. trying to
Someone
keep the team together, guys. Come on.
He typed in
Just trying
Discord
to help.
because he's our leader. dot 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 and my boyfriend.
Exactly what Jacket's thinking.
What would you rather I do? Throw him onto the bus and saying he's an outer jerk all the time, and then we break up as a team? Is that what you want?
Jacket's just still walking at this point. The conversation's done for her.
Where
Just-
are you going at least?
I'm gonna go find something to punch.
Ooh, can I come?
Oh gosh.
I'd like to punch stuff too. Please?
Sigh. Gosh damn it! Why does it have to be the puppy eyes? I always hated the puppy eyes.
Please,
All
please,
right.
please.
Oh my gosh. Fine, come on, let's go.
Woohoo! We're going to punch stuff. Where are we going?
I don't know, but I'm sure we'll get more done than when we're with Kestrel.
All right. Point ticket. Let's go.
Okay. So back to Kestrel. As you went to call Miss Mystic, just as you're dialing, Kid Reaper breaks through the door and he goes, "The robot guy told me you're calling her. What's up, dude?"
Thought we were bros, bro.
I thought Golem and I were bros. I didn't know Golem was gonna tell him I was calling her. Because I didn't even tell Golem I was calling her.
Oh, you did?
I just stormed out of the room.
No, but like 3 of Gollum's 4 suggestions.
Yes,
were called,
yeah,
so-
no, it's fine. Like, that's a very logical intuition for him to have. Like, he's like exasperated sigh number 5 of the night.
of the past 20 minutes.
Yeah. And he kind of just turns around and he's like, "This is a problem. This is a threat. This is putting people in danger. Get over your stupid crap and either work with your sister or let it go. She has more people. She's better equipped to handle this. You can help her and be a part of it, or you can let her handle it and go help someone else."
This sounds like provoking.
It does.
Yeah,
It
that's
sounds a lot like provoking.
What is provoke? What is that?
Superior.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Alright, 9.
You get a choice.
They get a choice.
Actually, I think
they
the
get a
NPC
choice.
gets a choice,
Yeah, the
yeah.
NPC
Oh,
gets a
okay.
choice. He gets to pick one.
Okay.
What seems like the easy choice here.
Which one?
Overreacting for influence.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That always seems nice. He looks and he goes, "Listen, it's," and he's overreacting by being just like super desperate. He goes, "Listen. I was able to get," and he pulls out. "I was able to get this card with bank numbers from Mist. You could track it. You can help me find her. Listen, they won't let me work with them. It won't work out. You don't know my sister like I do. Come on, please. I really need some people to help me out right now. I'm on my own, and they won't work with me. Okay, I need your help. All right, is that what you wanted to hear? I really need it.
Is it okay if Gollum walks in to hear this desperate pleading?
Yes.
So, like, I imagine Gollum walks to the door behind him, and he's pleading. He's holding up this car with the bank information, and Gollum just reaches out and takes it and walks back out of the room.
He kind of stops for a second, then he turns back.
I'm gonna let you in on a plot twist. Gollum is totally manipulating this to make this our problem.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh dear. What is he getting us into?
Come on, if you want me to if you want me to work with my sister, help me find out some information first. Maybe if I know more, maybe they'll let me work with them. Please, I really need this. I got to show him I can do this.
Is Kestrel going to sympathize, or is he going to just be all adult and just do it and keep calling? Debating.
Yeah, like every other time ever I've been put in this position, someone has just provoked me, like, with something else to make me be a decent human being.
This is your chance to be a decent human being on your own. Start that character change.
And he's even saying, you can call my sister later, but help me figure this out first. Like, if I have some information...
The problem is, like, the overwhelming concern of other serious shit. Like, that's the thing Kestrel's having a hard time getting past. Because it's like, there's other shit to do. Like...
So,
Like
as
what?
sort of an out-of-character note, I mean, like, the two big things that we're tracking down right now are Helen Tech and Gerfalcon, right?
Yeah.
Kestrel's not going to go after Gerfalcon right now because Gerfalcon's on guard and is going to be watching him for a little while because he got caught last time, right? Which means that our avenue of approach is going to be on Helen Tech. And it's going to take some time to get ready for a raid on that because we can't really go to Gerfalcon the way that we did about the Aegis thing to get inside intel. So we've got a little bit of a lull to at least give it a shot if he wants to pursue it through that kind of reasoning.
Plus, you just met a guy who can maybe do teleporting.
He could be useful.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can get into that. Like, all of that stuff can make sense.
Usefulness, I think, is the thing that changed his mind.
It was a factor, yeah.
No, like there's I mean, those are the tipping points for sure. But yeah. All right.
I mean, the usefulness may be how he rationalizes it to himself at first, but I think
The
his
guy
heart
who,
hasn't grown 3 sizes, but maybe a little bit.
Mhm.
Kestrel leans back like against like a computer console or something, you know, like big giant stupid bat computer kind of thing. And he's just like, why is it so important that you do this?
because I gotta show my mom I can, okay? Like, my sister's always been good at this thing, all right? And I didn't want this. I got changed, and I want to prove I can do something, you know? Like, this is important. It's kind of all I got right now. Everyone thinks I'm like associated with this Reaper guy, and I've met him. I met the dude. He's a creep. And I just, you know, I'd like it if I could be officially associated with my mom. I just really need this.
Fine. Doesn't matter anyways. Golem's already doing something to dig us into this.
And he's like, oh man, thanks. Like, oh, he like taking a deep. All right, cool. Let's go see what he's gonna do. So, Golem, what is Golem doing? Because
Golem took that information, went back to his lab to start running it down on his alien computers.
okay. You know what? Yeah, it just happens.
I mean, we're in the base. We've got resources.
Yeah, it just happens. So you're able to figure out with all your alien tech that the bank, you see that the bank got money, blah blah blah, and one thing leads to another, and you're able to figure out that the person who's funding, apparently the person is funding Mist, funding Bittersweet, and some a low level speedster called Zigzag.
Okay.
And the person who's funding them is a guy known as the Jackal, and he is one of Gerfalcon's villains.
Okay.
He is a magic wielding villain that, not Joker level, but one of the other ones that are in his.
At
And
least
his
like Scarecrow level.
Yeah. It's like people would know
he's not
who
the
he is.
nemesis, but he's part of the rogues gallery.
Yes, he's not Condiment King. So
I can't remember that.
Condiment King is important to the Batman mythos. It's fine.
I feel like he's a better nemesis for Bat Cow than Batman. Also, Bat Cow is a thing.
it is. It was a wonderful
Wait,
character
what?
building moment for Damien.
Yeah. It was really good.
Damien.
It was one of the great gems that came out of the New 52.
Man.
No, that wasn't even New 52.
I know
that was
Damien, but
Was
I
he
think it
around
originally appeared before, yeah.
No,
Oh,
that
was it? Okay.
Yeah, that was 5-year gap because that was the Dick Grayson Damien run. Like,
Yeah.
is the first time Batcow is.
Oh,
think
really?
I think they do Batcow again, like in the New 52, but he was
Yeah.
in the Batman and Robin.
Mm,
Anyway, enough about Bat Cow.
yeah. So yeah, you find out that one of your Falcon's villains is behind this.
Okay. I will be piddling around the computer tracking that stuff down when they come in.
And Kid Reaper's like, so did you find anything? Also,
Go like, go ahead.
oh no, the Jackal's kind of a more public figure, kind of
Mhm.
like Penguin. People sort of
Okay.
know he's a bad guy. He doesn't really have an alter ego like
He's
is.
like the kingpin. He's clearly part of the criminal
yes,
syndicate, but nobody can prove it, so he stays clean enough.
yes,
Okay.
exactly. And for some reason, he tends to have good press too.
funny
So
that.
yeah,
Plot twist: it's actually your Falcon's secret identity. So when they come in, they start asking. Like Gollum reaches over and types some stuff on his keyboard, and like 4 pictures show up. There's like the Jackal in the top center, and there's Mist and Bittersweet and Zigzag underneath them with little lines coming down. And Gollum will say, "I managed to track the payments to, I believe, one of the Jackal's accounts. He seems to have also made payments to several other members, possibly as a team."
so we have an idea then.
I am not sure how much can be done with this, but we at least know the players.
Jackal's a public face, so
I believe
Probably.
your mentor has had ties with him in the past.
yep.
Does that mean we're going to tell your mentor?
Nope.
Oh, okay. All right, just asking.
So GM, just out of character.
Yes.
Gollum is going to further pursue this and see if there are any ties between the Jackal and Helen Tech as well.
No, there is not.
Okay.
The Jackal mainly deals with magical stuff. He isn't known for dealing with technology, and so out of the research you do, you don't really find anything.
Okay.
One thing, as a GM, making a suggestion. Kestrel, do you have that move where, because you've done research, you know things?
Yeah. I've
Been reading the files?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be appropriate to know more information on this item because it's known in like some of the superhero communities.
Okay. Yeah. I keep forgetting I have that, and it's a thing I can do.
It is in fact a thing you can do.
Yeah. Let's do that thing.
All right. Now, is that something that I can't remember?
I roll superior.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. I hit.
Okay.
On a hit, tell a team one important detail you've learned from your studies. The GM will tell you what, if anything, seems different from what you remember.
Okay.
See, this move is weird because it's kind of like the spout lore move or whatever.
Yeah, you
but-
get to create lore.
Yeah, and like I don't know where you were going with it, and I don't particularly have anywhere interesting to go with it. So like,
Okay. If you want, I can just say it. Like, I'm okay with you guys come up with stuff. So, like, you came up with some stuff when it came to Helen Tech that I didn't have originally. So,
yeah,
and I've just run with it.
yeah, I don't really know that I have anything for this because this is like so far out of left field. Like mystical power gem is like not
Okay.
in my sphere of.
The-
I mean, okay, like I guess he can be like. It looks like It looks like the Mistletoe gem. He's like, but probably about an eighth in size. He's like, I think it used to be. He's like, if I remember right, there used to be someone that used it. Some villain. It was part of their kit. Huge Mistletoe gem in their chest. Pretty much made him an unstoppable juggernaut. He said, but like I said, it's smaller. Maybe
Oh.
even fractured.
Okay. Well, if that's what it is, we could probably track it down. Like, if the pieces are scattered, and I'm assuming this guy was an old Golden Age villain or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's not hard to find out now that you know what you know. That one of the possible few fragments left, is in a local, what are they called? Museum. So
Okay.
a supervillain museum. So you know that,
Right.
and I need to write down these details that you made up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We have more we can do here, but I think I'm gonna leave it there because we got two players that have been sitting there for a while. So yeah, you know where it is. And Kid Reaper's like, this is great. They don't know where it is yet. If you want, I can stake it out and call you when they show up. Or we can try stealing it. Like, what's that movie with Nicolas Cage? You know, the one where he like steals the independence and everything, the Declaration. We could like totally do one of those. Or I can stake it out, you know.
I do not particularly wish to add theft to my list of crimes unnecessarily.
Kid Reaper. More emphasis on the kid.
Like, I guess at this moment, like, this is the first moment Kestrel looks around and he's like, where are Jack and Moikuna?
Oh yeah,
They left.
they're doing hero stuff.
So that would have been the perfect time to cut to us doing
Yeah.
something insane.
Yeah. You guys cut to you guys were out doing adventuring, and
You happen past a museum.
well, no. That you obviously see. I'm trying to decide if I actually. No, we'll keep a short one. Yeah, there was a bank robbery, and a bunch of guys came running out. This isn't really a dice rolling one because they're kind of just mooks. An opportunity for you to describe what you're doing, if you're interested. If not, we can.
Wait, you mean for me and Jacket to see?
Yeah. There's a bank robbery.
We're stopping a bank robbery. How do you want to stop it?
Okay. Are we in our superhero getup still?
Yeah, because you were going to punch things in the face.
Right.
I think those were your words.
Okay.
I assume Wakuna keeps
What were
his
we
spare
doing
superhero
first,
outfit
or were
in
we
place.
heading towards somewhere in there?
Jackie was just going to walk around the city looking for something to do.
Okay, and then we see a robbery.
Typically, she would go to a batting range and hit a bunch of balls, but she
Bad
kind of feels
things
like,
happen there.
well, yeah, they said never come back, and she also feels like she kind of has to prove herself again now because apparently Kestrel's not satisfied.
Mm-hmm. I say we stop this robbery. Then we'll be able to prove ourselves to Kestrel. And maybe finally he'll respect us. What do you think?
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes.
I like it.
You just get a silent stare from Jacket because who says something like that out loud?
That would be me. I don't care. So, you coming or what?
Well, see, when you say it out loud, it sounds stupid.
Think it all you want. I'm stopping this robbery. And I just take off towards the guy. Hey, cut it out.
And he obviously starts
Stop!
shooting. He starts shooting at you and stuff. And
Then I immediately
so
jump in
I
front of her and block
dodge
all the
and-
bullets.
Go
okay,
both ways.
so Jacket
And
take
then fighting.
okay, and begin the and begin the fight. So yeah, that's what we see them doing.
Mhm. So I charge in, dodge the bullets, slide around, and then jump and try and knock out the guy with a punch
Okay,
in the air. Epic. Epic punch splat from the air. If it works. Let's see.
okay. I guess we can. I
If
guess
not-
we can roll. But-
Where's my stuff? Okay.
But these guys are pretty much mooks. So it
hmm
one successful roll. If you want to roll directly engage a threat.
Okay. Danger.
And Jacket, you said you were going to step in the way to make sure she didn't get hit. Do you want to roll
No,
a
no,
defend?
Not really.
hit.
It's not really a roll.
Okay.
Fight.
All right, Wakuna, you hit. They're down. You guys take them out. Okay.
Woohoo! Totally got this one. Grab the stuff. I'm sorry, sir, but you're going to jail. And they just like are laying on the ground, knocked out. I'm taking this back. Can you watch them, Jacket?
Okay.
So
Don't look so glum. We just beat these guys. Thanks. Walking in with the money. Here you go, bank teller. From Wakuna of the... Remembering my team name.
outcasts.
Outcasts. You're welcome. Have a nice day. Walk out. Back to Jacket. Alright. Where to next?
As you guys are doing that, you see Peter Poppin, because the news is always hopping, walking towards you.
Peter Poppin?
He's
Who
a
names
reporter.
their kid?
He's the annoying reporter who isn't he the one who made you a couple?
Yes.
Mhm.
The
And
appropriate
so-
response was, "We're not a couple."
and he's also the one that blamed everything on Morpho.
That's fair.
And
Wait, is he talking to me or is he talking to Jacket?
oh, he's walking up to two of you. He goes, "Oh, thank goodness I caught you. I was wondering if you had a statement about Morpho being expelled from your team."
No statement, sorry, on that subject. There's nothing to report there.
He looks over at Jacket.
Buzz off.
Wow, okay. Well, that sounds like there are problems. Is it true that she got angry because you were dating and that's why it happened?
That was just a rumor. There's no truth to that whatsoever. So please stop harping on this dating issue. There is nothing going on there. Please.
So you broke up.
We never were together, sir. So
Oh, well,
please
okay.
stop.
Well, that's fine. I'm more than willing to help you out. I totally understand. I just want to make sure the community gets to know your story.
How is Jacket reacting to the news that they were never dating?
The same weird skepticism. Right now, Jacket's. I'm tempted to have Jacket do something, but I'm trying to figure out what exactly if I wanted her to do, if anything.
And he looks at you and goes, "So, do you have any comment about the destruction of that neighborhood, which happened with the conflict you guys were involved in?"
We were able to defeat the threat, and it was blown off. Easy peasy.
Oh, so now, so just so I understand, you understand a lot of people had their homes destroyed, but I'm good. It went so well for you guys. Are you happy?
Oh, it didn't
went
go well for all of us.
That went well for all of us. I don't know what you're talking about.
We tried our
Ja-
best
Ja-
to protect.
Jacket.
We did come in a little late, even though we were some of the first ones there. But the vines did cause a lot of destruction, and we did try and help out, fix up some of the damage. I know the village there is very well knit together, and I'm sure they'll help each other out. And I'm sure you could probably see me down there helping out too.
Now, what were you saying, Jacket?
I was gonna step in and say, well, it didn't go well for all of us, and I was gonna wait for him to please tell.
Well, he gets done hearing Wakuna say everything's going to be hunky-dory and great, and he goes, oh, really? Please tell me more.
About being hunky-dory super great?
No, about what you just said.
Okay.
Like, he's interested in what you said. That sounds more interesting.
But we had a casualty during the fight.
What?
Unfortunately,
What? And he
unfortunately,
looks, he puts his camera off, and he's like, what? Please tell us more.
he's like, Castro lost his toupee during it. He burned up in one of the fires.
Oh. He listens like, what? Wait.
Oh, and she goes, oh, I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have said that. And she's going to walk away.
Wait. Do you have any other any?
I walk over by Jack and I'm like, no,
And he's like, Billy, this 6 o'clock news. This goes up now. Wait.
no, that was just a joke, sir.
Well, she said it on camera, and camera is king. So, do you have any other comment to say about what's going on? How do you feel about your?
What brand
is
of toupee did you buy from?
Is the fact that Kestrel's bald? Is that the reason you find dating him so disgusting? Do you have a problem
I'm in utter
with
shock of this question, sir.
what?
Like, how? You threw me off at bald.
You're that
No,
uncomfortable with
he is
baldness?
not
You're-
bald.
Well, it's okay, thinning. I know that's not technically bald. Not everyone can have beautiful hair like me.
Sir, Jacket was joking.
I'm sure
No.
she was. And I just want to thank you right now. When we are reporting this story, I will make sure my producers know that it was a joke, and hopefully they'll listen to me.
You don't believe him.
Good guy
Not at all.
reporter.
He goes, if you ever,
you reporters are exhausting.
well, I don't
There's-
blame you. A lot can
It's
just.
no wonder there's fake news
Oh,
these days.
Why do we let you do PR?
Oh. He goes, oh, well, oh my word. He goes, so anytime you need a hand to help you through the tough place of news, and he gives you his card. He goes, let me know. I can't control all the stories, but anytime you want to talk to me, I am more than willing to talk to you.
Nah, I'm good. You can keep your card.
No. I insist. And he puts the card in your hand, puts your other hand over it, and he goes, my dear, I believe you can go far, and you just need the proper PR. So keep me in mind.
I don't
Please,
trust
please
you right
hire
now,
him
so
to
why?
be. Please hire him
What
to be
a
your personal
train wreck.
agent.
And throw the card after I'm out of his sight.
Okay.
Who
Do you-
knows? There might have been a tracker on it or something.
Kestrel would be proud of your paranoia.
It's true.
I feel sorry for
Really
Kestrel.
proud of you.
I run up to Jacket. I'm like, Jacket, you seriously threw our leader under the bus? Yes, it was funny, but
Kind of undercuts the scolding there.
Yep. That's about right.
but do we really want the public looking down at Kestrel, especially when he's got Falcon on his back all the time. He doesn't need us bringing him down anymore. You gotta give him at least that much credit. Come on.
No.
Oh my god.
Man, you have been hurt, man. I feel bad for you.
Oh my god.
Do you really want to be a part of this team, Jacket, or are you just trying to be upset all the time? This mood of always sulking about everything isn't helping things.
Oh.
We're supposed to be helping people. Can't we do that as a team and actually encourage one another so we can actually do well? It's not going to work when we're tearing each other down.
Oh, that is so the wrong thing to say.
And Jacket was finally in a good mood too.
I know you got a lot on your plate, but we are here for you and we're trying to help you. And we're going to do our best to release you from this curse of a symbiote or whatever on you. But we got to be able to work as a team. Can we do that?
Oh my word.
I don't know how she keeps up with me. I really don't. I say I walk away.
You say you walk, that's the thing.
I have a very high metabolism and I'm very
Yeah,
fit,
you
so
should
I
use your
run.
superpowers to super speed away.
But
I'll
yeah,
have to say that
she
next
still stays around me a lot of the time.
So she just keeps walking behind you talking,
Mm-hmm.
going from panel to panel.
Hmm.
Does she just take off? Or does she...
I don't know. Jacket has to make a comment, I suppose. So Jacket will turn around and be, look, I never wanted to be a hero. I never want to be a part of this team. And it's obvious now that Kestrel never wanted me on it in the anyways.
Dum,
You
dum,
know
dum,
that
dum.
for sure? When did he ever say that?
And the reason I, like, oh gosh. See, the fact that you only believe what people say is the reason why you don't know that you're dating him. Superpowered runaway. Superpowered runaway. There we go.
Oh.
That was a good last word.
Oh.
Wait, what? I
Oh,
don't
my
know
word.
I'm dating.
Yep, you
Kestrel?
don't know you're dating Kestrel, apparently.
Yep. You're just staying left alone in the middle of like a parking lot, like what?
No.
Okay. I drink like a gallon of water, so I need a quick bio break, and that seems like a good place to stop for just a quick second.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Ugh.
what a shit show. We can't let y'all go out and talk to people no more. Mm-mm.
Try and stop me.
Gollum is better at PR than you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, I wasn't doing PR. I was doing anti-PR.
That's kind of the point.
Yep. Did a good job of it though.
And Wakuna's thinking in her head, how can I not know I'm dating someone?
That's the important part of that conversation to her.
Yeah, I would know if I was dating Kestrel. I'm totally not dating Kestrel.
Like, don't
Right?
you have to actually be asked out on a date? And actually, like, have consent of, oh, we're dating. Or you can't be around each other and other people think you're dating. Like, no, that's a conception of their part. So why does everybody seem to have this conception of me dating when it's obviously not true and I keep on telling everyone it's not? This is frustrating. I'm gonna go talk to my mom.
Oh God! After last game, that's gonna be fantastic.
changed my mind. Hero's Journey, here we come.
Ugh, I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be back.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna run the dog out real quick, so maybe he'll stop making as much noise.
Good luck with that.
So, you know, in my Blades game, I also play a leader struggling with the responsibilities of being a leader.
So what you're saying is you're just bad at being a team leader everywhere.
I'm great at being a team leader in my Blades game. I beat the shit out of somebody that didn't listen to me.
Wouldn't it be nice if that was an option here?
Yeah, man. I've beaten up half the crew for not listening to me. At this point, it's great.
Look, let's be honest. I think at this point, if you did that in this game, Gollum is the only person you wouldn't beat the shit out of, and that's only because he's kept all his mistakes from you, or all his secrets from
All
you. I
his
guess.
secrets, yeah.
You guys can trust trust Gollum. He's your buddy.
Good guy Gollum. Just got secret bank account information now. Like, definitely not buying an island.
I'm not saying he's going to get himself a secret base, but
I'm okay with Kestrel being a bad leader, though. Like, I'm fine. Like, I think I understand, like, I have a better idea of which way he's going.
he's a good tactical leader and a bad team leader.
Right. But, like, that's an extrapolation of, like, his concerns and things, right?
Yeah,
Because it's
no, it
like,
makes sense.
Yeah. And I think I know the way I want him to head. And I think I know, like, probably how he's going to end.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like, I think I know where the arc goes now. Like, when we started, I didn't really have a clue. But yeah, I think I know.
That's pretty normal, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, dinner got done at the same time as, so I
That
had
is
to
reasonable.
grab dinner right after I got out of the bed. I mean, I washed my hands. So-
I appreciate that.
Did you wash your hands before you went to the bathroom?
No.
Well, there you go. Think about all the germs you just put onto your most private parts.
Thank you, sir. I'm eating.
Yeah, well,
Okay, so wow, we got a great conversation with the reporter. I realized we hadn't had a couple games with the reporter, so I was like, when. Okay, so back at the base, because I think Jacket's on her way home.
She's on her way somewhere else.
she's on her way away.
Wherever that may be.
Away from Wakuna.
Okay,
Wakuna is not helping the mood.
it's kind of like when you're really upset and a friend just keeps saying, "Don't be upset."
Yeah, basically.
It's like, oh, my car broke down. Well, are you a starving child in Africa? No? Then you probably should smile. Okay,
Trying to encourage when it's the worst possible time.
so. Okay, so getting back to what Kid Reaper was saying, back at the base. He's like, so do you if we don't want to rob it, do you guys want me to hang out there and wait and see what's going to happen and we can like catch them?
As a player, and I want to just check with everybody, make sure it's cool, because I know we are really bad about like splitting up the group and stuff a lot. But I would say like I kind of want Kestrel to go with him, and like the two of them just stake it out. But it doesn't matter. Like, if there's a better way to move it along and like get everybody back together, I'm cool with that too.
I mean, I think splitting up is kind of part and parcel for teenage drama, right? Like, I think it's part of the game. And I personally do not mind having scenes that I am not in, because I am entertained listening to you guys.
I don't
So-
either. I just, don't want to specifically be the person that's like, all right, everyone go separate places, so then we have to figure out how to get back together, right? Like,
Oh no, I'm actually this week kind of prepared. Like I ran through a bunch of scenes in my mind and I wrote them down. So
He's
I know
starting to think he gets an idea of what we're gonna do. It's a terrible mistake.
yeah.
I know.
Time
but no
to
one-
change it up.
Are you kidding me? I have a family dinner scene at Falcon's house. A family dinner scene at Golem's house.
That would be impressive.
Yeah. Guys, you have to go to the spaceship and meet my parents.
They want me to come home, set up an
I
outfit.
just realized, I'm like, why doesn't that happen more often in like superhero films? Like, actually,
Because every superhero is a friggin' orphan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most superheroes are orphans or
Like,
Yeah.
you guys ever see the text from superheroes website where they have just like,
Yes.
yeah.
I love the one who's like Superman is like, hey, can anybody cover my shift at the Watchtower? I want to go have dinner with my dad for Father's Day. And like everybody's like, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it was the Flash who's like, you got all the best powers and your parents are alive.
Well, to be fair, the Flash's parents were alive before they screwed around with it. So,
I mean, I think his dad is still alive.
yeah.
Well,
I mean,
it depends.
originally they were both like regular alive.
it
That was just a
depends.
change.
I don't know if they brought them back in New 52.
Yeah, in 52 they went with the 52. New 52 has the same origin as like the TV show.
Yeah.
where,
Well,
like,
no.
his mom is murdered and stuff, and his dad.
They both died in a car accident. Oh, are we talking about Flash or are we
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about Superman? Oh, okay. I was gonna. Superman's parents died at the night of the prom, leading to long-term trauma about party dresses. I mean, I'm joking, but that was New 52 in a nutshell.
I'm joking, but only a little bit.
I still read it because I'm a horrible person, but I know it's not very good. So
I still love like the first trade of the Justice League New 52. thought
yeah,
that
I
was
haven't read
pretty
that one.
good.
So
Mhm. And I think I read the Aquaman trade of the new 52 too. That was good.
Yeah, Aquaman one was good.
So, what were we talking about before we talked about? Oh yeah, people splitting up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whichever. I've got scenes for everyone.
Yeah, the Kestrel wants to go stake out with Kid Reaper.
Okay.
Gollum's got a phone call home to make anyway, so.
Okay. I was wondering when that was going to happen. I was like, splitting up? Yes. Okay.
You want us to
So-
split up?
Gollum has secrets to do.
Yeah.
Gollum, all about the team. Keep the team together. Be a good team guy. Make everybody feel good. I got shit to do. You guys need to go away.
It's
I
the most
just need,
alien thing he
need a couple of
said.
minutes. I got stuff to take care of. Give me some privacy.
Yeah.
Golem has secrets to do. So alien.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So, who would like to go first?
Which I think is ironic because I think Gollum would probably be the best one to stake out a fucking museum, but
Probably.
I'm a trash can. Fuck it.
Yeah, but you got so much secret stuff to do. Like,
I do. I really do.
yeah. Yeah, so let's do Golem. Let's knock out some of his secret stuff.
Okay. So, yeah, go ahead.
So I guess yeah, Wakuna and Jacket are obviously not at the base, and Reaper and Kestrel go off to stake out the museum.
Whoa, Kid Reaper. Kid Reaper. Don't forget the kid part. It's very important, especially
Yeah.
the way he acts.
He
Right.
cut you off way more kid than I thought he would, and I like it.
I think it's
but-
great. It's great.
He looks like a flaming skeleton, and he's like a 5-year-old.
And the brains are a little cooked. Anyway, once everybody sort of skedaddled, Gollum is gonna contact his people, with the information that he's gained on the symbiotes from Aegis and from other studies and whatnot, and because his suspicion is that this kind of manipulation is probably also requiring alien technology. And he wants to see if they've heard anything about anybody funneling stuff to Earth or that kind of thing. So,
Okay. So when you call up, they're like, greetings, whatever traditional alien greeting is, and you give them the information. They go, there was. It will take some time to track down the specifics, but there was one individual who reported on his journey that there was some there was some people who were acquiring genetic manipulation technology that would be prohibited in that sector and transferring it to that location. We cannot say whether or not it was Earth, but it is very likely that it could be. It would take further study.
anything further you could find out would be appreciated.
That will not be a problem.
Do we perhaps have any means of tracking this technology? I would think it would be distinct from anything from this planet.
Yes, we could. We could give you the schematics to build something that would locate it. It
That
would
would
not
be
be hard. Also, addressing our previous conversation about talking about the concerns of genetic manipulation on this species, we have found that to be, we have talked it over and we have conversed, and we have found that to be somewhat disturbing and needing of greater inquiry.
I am inclined to agree.
There is one other individual who has been on the planet for 20 years. He is not in your location, but we informed him of the information, and he may step in due time to see how you are doing. He is closer to reaching his maturity than you are. And we think perhaps having another pair of eyes would be best for collecting data.
I did not know there were any more of us here, but
He
I
has
look
kept his.
forward to assistance.
He is not within our. Oh, what do we call them?
Oh, fuck, I had
Quadrant?
it.
No, but they have like different clusters of them.
Yeah, now I'm trying to remember what I had a text document for it somewhere. I took all my notes in.
I was thinking it was like a cluster
The
or
Elathi Collective.
the collective. Okay. He is not one of our specific collective, but he is one of our brethren. We were reluctant at first to contact him. Because we wanted you to be able to continue your maturity on your own. But given the gravity of the situation and towards the planet and towards the political situation, we thought it would be best to introduce another one. He has also observed Earthlings and has very interesting opinions on them. Having you be able to maybe hear from another might prove useful.
It is always beneficial to compare insights.
Is there anything else that you require?
Please let me know if you are able to track that technology to Earth.
We will look into it. Have you learned anything interesting that in your examination of humanity that you would like to report at this time?
Despite their disunity, they demonstrate an impressive capacity for supporting each other. It is an admirable quality.
And is there a key component to their biology or their social structure that allows this to take place?
I am unsure of the exact source of the behavior. I am looking to study it further.
Good. Please continue to study it further. We appreciate further contact with you. We shall see if another is going to be in touch with you shortly.
Understood.
All right. Thank you. Over and out.
And then
All
if
right.
they send in the schematics, he's going to start working on that device.
Yes, they send the schematics right away.
Okay.
Wait till Golem sees the news. See how his opinions of humanity change then.
He does monitor a distressing amount of news feeds.
All right. Wakuna, do you head home after this? Do you hang out on your own? What would she do?
I was thinking about going home, seeing how my parents are doing. And I'm really confused about Jacket's last comment.
Need to go talk to mom about boyfriend girlfriend stuff.
Oh, that's going to be a great conversation. Just as we were pretty sure that mom picked up on Gollum's interest last time.
Oh, yes, she did.
Definitely not going to be super awkward.
So do you want to do that?
Yes, we can.
Oh my, yes.
I have not planned this for a whole week in advance.
Oh boy. That means that. Okay, so that's what you've been working on. Great. Okay, go home. Mom, you home yet?
Oh, as soon as you walk through the door, your dad walks over and he grabs you and gives you a big hug. And he was like,
Hello, Daddy.
I was so worried. I mean, but the way you and the team, you guys like they were coming right at you, and then that other alien guy got in the way, and the bird dude, and
The bird
was-
dude.
it was
You're now
oh,
bird person.
Yeah.
it was like, oh, you guys actually looked like a real team. But you're okay, right?
Joke's on you,
get hit.
Dad.
Oh yeah. And I also took care of another thing today with Jacket by ourselves. It's
Wow.
pretty awesome.
But oh wow, you might actually be able to do this. I'm not saying I'm
Thanks
not.
for the vote of confidence.
Thanks, Dad.
This
I'm
is
not-
why her dad and I got along really well.
So, And I had a good talk, and I think me and that Kestrel boy understand each other.
Hmm.
We'll see though. Keep your eye on that one.
What did you two talk about? You just walked off with him randomly.
He puts his arm on your shoulder and goes, "Honey,
Boy stuff.
it was yeah. It was guy stuff.
Guy stuff.
Sometimes a father and a young man need to have a conversation, and we had that conversation."
You know, that doesn't make me feel any more comfortable. Just makes me more confused, Dad.
It's okay. It's okay. I think you're with some
Squinting
decent
eyes
people.
at him. Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
If you want to talk to your mom, she's in the den working on some stuff, but I'm sure she'd be happy to see you. She was
Okay.
wondering when you were going to get home.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to talk to her about something too.
And he goes, "All right, I have to go. I'm trying to get some community stuff around so we can help take care of all the people that need help."
Oh, yeah, let me know if you need help with that too.
Okay. So yeah, he heads out and your mom's in the den.
Okay, so I walk over to the den, see if my mom's in there. Mom, you in here?
And yeah, she goes, yeah. She goes, "Oh man, I'm so glad you're okay."
Mm-hmm. Told you I'd be all right.
So, what'd you think of the dinner?
It went well.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think? How did you think it went?
Well, they're definitely an interesting group. The bike helmet lady, bike helmet girl, yeah. She was
Bike
definitely
helmet girl.
she definitely
Fear
was
the wrath of Bike Helmet Girl.
she definitely was different. If she's not an alien, she definitely didn't get much socialization. So,
Yeah, she's an odd one. I'm still trying to figure her out.
She should spend time with your friend Isabella. She's very articulate.
yes, obviously. Well, if she ever takes off that bike helmet and wants to actually hang out, just tell her we wouldn't mind that per se. I'm just as long as never mind. But I didn't get a chance. Kestrel seemed nice for the most part. I didn't really get a chance to talk to him as much as your father did. He seemed impressed.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there's a little confusion on whether or not you're dating. Are you doing that thing where you don't really say you're dating, but you're...
Part of the thing I wanted to talk to you about, Mom, because I don't get it. I keep on telling everybody that we're not dating, but everybody still says we are, and it's driving me nuts.
Are you kissing?
No.
I just love the tone there. Are you kissing?
Are you
No.
You're not doing anything like that?
We just work on the team together. That's it.
So you really haven't been physical at all?
Awkward? No.
Okay.
None of that.
And you haven't gone out to dinner with him on your own?
No.
Has he ever asked you out?
No.
Other than the one time, have you ever ridden on his bike other than that?
I don't think so.
Okay. Do you want to date him?
No, I haven't been interested in dating right now.
Oh my word.
I may
Sorry.
be a teenage girl, but I don't care for dating right now.
Okay, that's
I want to
that's-
focus on my superhero career, but apparently everybody thinks I'm dating, and it's driving me nuts because they can't take me seriously because they're only taking me as the girl who's dating Kestrel. And it's driving me nuts. How do I stop it?
She's right. That's some misogynist bullshit. For the record.
She's like, "Well, honey, I don't know. You might just have to deal with this for a little while." And he knows-
Just date someone else. And then you're the girl dating that guy.
Wow.
Um,
Terrible advice.
Sometimes
But not wrong.
some
Hey, I fixed the problem, just not the way you wanted it to be fixed.
some people are just going to talk. You're just going to need to ignore them and not talk to the press, because that some of those people will just take anything you say out of context.
Yeah,
You haven't been talking to
kinda
the
got
press,
that
have you?
today. I think
Wait.
I think I'm gonna just stop talking to the press because I think I'm just at this point after today, I think I'm just making a fool of myself. And they're probably going to twist my words again today. I just
Yeah. Well, honey,
Mm,
if you're not interested in a relationship, I just got some advice for you.
mhm.
I think you just need to be careful around that Golem boy. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah. So
And that's fine. It's just he is an alien,
Wow.
and I don't know. It's just something you need to be careful of. That he's his people are one of the good ones.
That's racist.
Straight up, like, I thought she was gonna go with the like, he's a nice guy, but some guys act nice and really aren't. But then she's like, nah, he's a nice guy, but he one of them aliens. So like, oh. Wow.
so I should be careful around him.
Well, I don't know. We don't really. I mean, Earth has been in. It's complicated. So just.
Well,
I'm not saying don't be on the team. He seems really nice. He was really polite. He got along really well, and I know he likes you.
What?
Well, he seemed to have a lot of nice things to say about you.
Yeah, that was slightly awkward.
But I mean, if you don't want to be in a relationship, just be careful, because one, you might hurt his feelings if you lead him on, and two, you don't really know if he's
So
part of an alien invasion. So
I just have to ask, how fucking confused is Wakuna right now that she came to talk about how she's not dating Kestrel, and her mom is talking about how she shouldn't be dating somebody else? How confused is she right now?
Poor Okuna.
A little bit. I'm still confused as to what mom is trying to get at because I don't understand. So
It sounds like she's telling you not to trust the alien.
she's saying if he is a nice guy, you don't want to lead him on, but he's also an alien, so he might not be a nice guy.
If he was a mean guy, though, lead him on. Just lead him on for days. That's how you milk him out for the money, and then you leave.
Well, because we had stated before that they don't like Falcon because he has he wants to make the world more Earth. He wants to make it more open to more galactic influence.
Yeah.
Like that was the thing he's
So your
very
parents
pro.
just straight up hate aliens.
Yeah, they're super racist.
Wow.
So
Alienist.
That's just a label.
Okay. I'm trying to be more careful, but we still are on a team, so
Oh, and I understand. I'm just saying emotionally, just be careful. You can be professional.
Mom, it's me. I'm thinking of being professional, but I will try.
Okay. I just also want to tell you, you did a good job today. Or, yeah, it's today.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
And your mom's going to go back to doing her work. I'm sorry if that makes your mom a complete villain. I was trying to make her not sound horrible.
She's a horrible racist.
I'll just make her a little racist. That's all.
Everybody's a little bit racist.
Okay.
I
I'm
mean,
going
sometimes
back
as a
to-
teenager, you gotta learn your parents are horrible racist. And,
Well,
you know.
her parents were so nice and supportive, and I didn't want to change that, but I wanted to bring in a little bit of conflict, and we had stated already
No,
that
it's
they didn't.
great. It's great. No,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's against poor Gollum. perfect in every way.
He's one of the good
Nobody can
ones.
dislike golems.
Yeah. Everybody loves
Mom, I'm gonna head
Gollum.
back to our base, so I'll see you around, okay?
Okay.
Bye. So I start heading back for the base.
All right. And trying to think. Because I don't know if I have anything per se in this situation for Jacket.
I got
So-
something for everybody except Jacket.
Except Jack. Well,
Fine. It's fine.
I
You know.
do.
I got
just don't-
pages of notes. I got dinner with your Falcon. I got dinner with the aliens. I got
I got nothing for
racist
Jacket.
mom. Oh.
Oh, right,
I
you're a
was left out.
person.
Oh, that
Now you make me feel. No, I always have pages, and I'm always like, I shouldn't do this yet.
So your Falcon calls you, Jack, in and invites you to dinner.
By yourself.
that would be creepy.
That would be super awkward.
Do you come here often? Okay. But no, Jacket, are you hanging out in town or are you going home?
Oh.
Hmm?
Do you have a home to go to?
Hmm?
Well,
Good, the GM says.
yeah, okay. Well, we'll go home.
All right.
Drama with your
Well, I don't
mama.
know what my mom was thinking after the attack, but I wasn't home at the time, so she's probably not worried that I'm hurt.
No, I mean,
I assume you didn't tell her that you were going over to Wakuna's.
Nah, she doesn't know where I am, so I probably got a phone call at some point.
you did. Like, just, is everything okay? But your house wasn't one of the ones that were destroyed.
Right.
And your lemon wasn't in the driveway, or was it? I couldn't remember.
It was. Snuck out the back of Jade in the woods.
Yep.
Okay.
But I can walk to places. I don't need the car.
This is true. So as you go to walk in, you hear your dad say, "No, someone has to do something." It was first this kind of stuff happened in the cities, and now they're happening in the suburbs. We are lucky that no one died, but people got hurt, and there needs to be more of we need to be more careful about this, and so it's time we take some more serious action.
Dad, don't turn to a rebel. Don't turn to a neo-Nazi, please, bed.
And your mom's on the other side. She goes, I understand these heroes are out of hand, but I don't really think this is the right thing to do.
What is he gonna do?
And he goes, listen, the company is going to fix this. And he's like, I'll see you in a couple days. I have to go. And she's like, I don't think this is a good idea. And you hear your parents kind of starting to, like, they're getting heated. And then you see him walking out the front door with a bag, and he sees you.
Wah, wah.
Dad, where are you going?
So me and your mom have been talking, and I've got some stuff to do with work. I'll be back in a couple of weeks. It's just, the superhero stuff's getting out of hand, and someone needs to step up, and normal people need to step up to try to help. These guys are breaking rules, doing whatever they want. I mean, they were in our own neighborhood, and they just were doing anything they want. They're causing havoc. People could get hurt, and I'm working with a group that's going to help fix this. So I've got to go.
What group helps fix this, Dad?
Pointed accusation.
Listen, I'm working. It doesn't really matter right now. I already had this discussion with your mother. I don't need it again. Aegis is going to help bring things a little more under control so that people don't get hurt.
Does he let slip, really?
I mean,
Yeah.
Apparently, he was arguing with Mom about it, so she knows now. Okay, good. So, insert tirade against Aegis, copy and pasted from Mother.
Replay last 15 minutes.
That argument that he didn't want to have happen again happens again.
Right,
Okay.
but except this time he's an adult being yelled at by a child, so he can just tell you to like shut up and go to your room.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he's at first he's trying to somewhat control himself, and then the more you talk, he's like I'm leaving, and then he just gets to the point where he's just like, listen, you're a kid, you know nothing, you don't understand it, you're not the kind, you can't protect people, it's my job to protect people.
Is he telling her the way the world works?
He's telling her the way the world works. The way the world works is for her not to, is
So I have
for
to roll?
mandate.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. You can accept
I was
it.
asking if this is a label change.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
raising. He's lowering your. He's lowering your savior and upping your mundane.
Or is he lowering her freak?
Yeah, I could see that.
Well,
Are you saying
he's-
I don't
know.
save
He's telling
people?
her. He's telling her. Yeah, he's telling her she can't
Yeah.
save people. He's not telling her she's not a superhero or she doesn't have powers. He's saying you literally can't save.
He doesn't
people.
know
He
that,
has to
though.
save people.
Yeah, if you're lowering Freak, she
Right.
wouldn't fight that, but
Right.
she will fight for Savior.
Yeah, he's lowering your savior. That's what I think he is lowering,
Yeah, then he will fight against that.
because he's telling you can't do anything.
I guess I'm curious why he's telling her she can't do anything, and then that normal people need to stand up. Given that
Ah!
Well, that's the exciting thing, right? That we're gonna find out.
Crap! My logic.
I
It
mean,
fails.
but he's an adult talking down to his kid. He doesn't have to be logical, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like,
My thinking was she's a kid. Well, in that moment though, like his kid is saying, "Hey, you don't understand. You're wrong, wrong, wrong." And he's like, "No, you're a stupid kid. Get inside. You can't tell me what to do. You don't understand how the world works. I'm the person who has to protect people."
Is he dropping her superior, saying she doesn't get what's really going on?
What I'm trying
Personally,
to,
I
would-
prefer.
that would fit the tone of the argument better than like the specific wording of what he said. Like, because the tone of the argument is like she's trying
don't know
to
what you're
tell
about.
him, yeah,
You're right. You're right.
I personally like Savior more, but
That's because you don't like Savior.
huh?
no, she
No,
wants,
Savior-
she wants to keep her
Savior's the
Savior.
one I want. Yeah, I
He
want
want-
to keep
he
my
wants to keep
Savior.
the savior.
Lowering my Superior, I don't really care.
Then I will go savior. Roll, sir.
Well, because she's struggling if she wants to be a hero or not, right? So like coming out and telling her that she can't save people when she just went and saved people, and that she has taken act. She actually obviously has some sort of pride in that now because she actually cares that Kestrel doesn't like her at the
No,
moment.
I can say that. I can see that.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like to me, dynamically for the character, it's just more like that. If you want to like,
No, that is what I was going for. It sounded like it wasn't coming across.
right. And I thought it was just like I'm your father, I protect you, not the other way around.
Okay.
I thought that's what you were going for.
I don't know anymore.
Like I see the savior dynamic, and he's trying to say like heroes don't protect people; it's up to normal people, kind of thing.
Okay.
Because that's
Yeah.
attacking her identity as a hero.
Yeah, there's,
Okay, yeah,
there's
yeah.
multiple ways. Like that
We
that
will go-
conversation
We
can
will go with that.
All right. So what am I rolling? Savior then, or Superior, or what?
You're resisting someone's influence.
So
That's
flat,
a flat
2d6.
roll.
Yeah.
Yep. Dang it! I don't have influence over my father. No.
Fortunately, there's no penalty for rolling at somebody who has influence over you.
Oh my word! You rolled a 1 and a 6, so you just made it.
That's all you need.
Woo! Woo! So I get to keep my savior.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. Are there options? I can't remember. I'm a horrible GM to anyone who watches this recording.
For
When you
there's
reject
options for
someone's
redu-
influence on a 7 to 9, choose 1. Clear condition and mark potential by immediately acting to prove them wrong. Shift 1 label up and 1 label down, your choice. Or cancel their influence and take 1 forward against them. Canceling their influence kind of makes a lot of sense. Like if you
Yeah,
lost
yeah.
what you're
respect,
going.
if you lost respect for your dad for what he's doing, like
I don't think she's lost respect for him, but
she thinks he's wrong and isn't listening. to what he
yeah,
has to
she
say,
does
so.
think that he is in
Yeah.
the wrong here. So I'll probably do that. So do I gain influence over him, or do I just
No,
get
you
plus
cancel
one?
his influence.
You can't.
Yes.
Influence, yeah.
So I have he has no influence over me now.
Yes.
You do
Fine,
what you
Dad.
want.
I don't even want you to be my dad.
Savage.
I feel
All right.
like I may have gone too far in this episode
I mean,
with
you're
parents.
breaking.
No
you're-
such thing.
You're
No
breaking
such
up
thing.
families, but that's fine.
Oh,
No, he hasn't broken up the family.
Yet.
I mean, there is some strong divorce undertone going on here.
Yeah.
so
That's fine.
I wish I remember what he said last because I had to come back, but I forgot what he said.
oh, he said you can't save people. It's up to
Me
you're
to
yeah,
save
you're not a
people.
hero. You can't save people. Something like that. It's up to me and Aegis to save people. Something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember. All right,
Okay.
I had something, but so then he just storms out.
Yeah, he just gets in his car and drives off. P.S. I love you. Be good. Stay in school. No, I'm. Nah. He
All right, well,
just-
she'll go talk to her mom and get the lowdown on what happened with their argument and figure out what the heck is going on with Dad.
Okay. You look at her, and as you walk in, and she looks mad. And she's putting back on her gun, and she goes, "I'm going to work. I understand. I like she's a little flustered and she's frustrated.
You see an open phone book to divorce lawyers, like.
I didn't say that.
Oh my gosh!
And she goes, you know what? Because I feel like you and your mom have a closest sort of maybe relationship. She goes, you know what? I understand why he's doing it. You know, I don't like those guys. They walk all over our jurisdiction. But, and I've never been a fan of Suits, but it's the fact that he lied about it. He's been working for them for the past several months. That's been his security job. And he just wouldn't tell,
How good are you at hiding the fact you already knew?
What? No way!
Dad worked for
Shut-
Aegis the whole time.
Shock emoji.
So yeah, she's just like, I can't believe he was lying to me. I just be honest. That's why we're a family. We tell each other things.
Oh,
way to pull that around.
oh.
Yeah, honesty's super important, guys.
So Jacket will defend her dad here and be like, "Well, he probably just didn't want us to worry."
Honey, go ahead.
I feel like your mom is trying to tell you things too here.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, that I shouldn't be having my secret identity. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But we're gonna blow that off.
I mean, she could also be shifting your labels here. It's just more
Oh! You're
ambiguous.
trying to make a roll here.
Yeah, I'm just
I'm just saying I see the potential for one.
Yeah,
There-
yeah, it's there. Like,
I almost yeah, but
it's
here's
hard.
the thing.
It's
She's
hard
like,
because there's not like an honesty stat. You know, it's like
yeah. Well, no, she's being very honest right now. Like she can.
No,
You tell.
he's like an honesty stat to shift up,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
and I would generally lump that into Savior.
Yeah.
Savior is doing the right thing and
Because
taking
she's
care of people and
saying like superheroes with all this power. No, we're not talking about superheroes. We're talking about people lying.
yeah.
People who no, because you just said. I remember what you said. You just said people. You just said, well, maybe he was trying to protect you. She goes, listen. That kind of thinking says that you know better than someone else, and that you get to choose to hide things to protect them. That is just arrogant and dumb. That is just like a normal superhero and what they would do.
Oh.
So she is lowering your savior and upping your superior because superheroes are arrogant people.
I think the other way because she's trying to say that that's wrong though, isn't she?
Yeah,
I
she's
think
trying
it's
to
wrong.
tell
So my
her
superior
how to
would be lowered. Mundane
Yeah.
up, superior lowered.
Okay, yeah, I could.
Superior
or savior up, superior
and,
down.
and superior lowered.
Yeah. I'm
I
really.
like it. I think it's good.
I'm trying to figure out which one works.
Well, no,
But
I,
in this-
I think pushing the savior up is great because that's pushing Jacket back into being a hero, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she's. Oh.
But it doesn't make sense because she's saying heroes are bad. So
Yeah,
it
that's
wouldn't be
the
savior,
problem.
it'd be mundane.
She's saying superheroes think they're saviors, but really they're just jerks.
Well, but
They're
what she's
not
saying is that's
saving-
what's wrong with heroes.
Is
Yeah.
that they don't.
Is that they don't
They
care
don't
about
do-
people, right? Like, she's saying what's wrong about being a superhero is thinking you're better than someone. She isn't saying what's wrong about being a superhero is being honest and caring about people.
Yes, but she's saying,
She's saying
all
those
heroes.
are good things.
She's saying, yeah, but all heroes are that way. So if you are a hero, you are.
But she's not specifically saying like
Ah,
savior isn't specifically how much of a superhero you are. It's how much of a good like compassionate, honest person.
Yeah.
Like, and she's trying
Right,
to
it's
reinforce
superior down. It's superior down, up, mundane up, right?
that. I think it's
I-
savior up, superior down.
Yeah, she's not trying to tell you that you're a normal person. That's not the gist of the argument going on.
no, yeah, that's not.
She's trying to tell you that if you want to be a good person, unlike those heroes, you need to be a good, honest savior type person.
You're right. You're right. Okay, I see that.
Yeah,
I see that.
specifically, like if you want to be a good person, unlike those arrogant superior superheroes.
Like your Falcon.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see that. I wasn't sure how the mechanics fit into the fiction, but this is what she's saying. This is why your dad was working there, is for this scene. I've been wanting it. So what's happening mechanically?
You are trying
Yeah,
to shift
so the
savior
scene
up.
that you wanted.
You are trying to shift her savior up and her superior down.
Man. But by prompting her to
To
but
be
that's
a
the
better
po-
person.
to be a better person and be honest.
To be honest,
Yes.
yeah.
It does not specifically have anything to do with her being a superhero because she doesn't know she's a superhero.
Yes. So
It's
she's
just
saying
about being a good person versus being an arrogant superior person.
okay. So it's more like she's telling her how the world works. It's not like this is an accusation of who her character is.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I see now. Okay, she's telling her that if you're honest, you're a hero,
No,
a real
she-
hero.
Yeah.
Sure,
She's saying that
yeah.
you want to be a good, upstanding person.
Yeah.
That is
That's
the right way to be.
That's the
She's
kind
saying
of
that that
person
is
you
the
should
right
want
way
to be.
is-
Yeah.
is
So
the
it's
gist.
so it would be kind of like Jacket would be. I don't know how it would work because she's. What about you? Outside the mechanics, what would your character's response be?
If you're trying to get Jacket to confess, that probably wouldn't happen.
Okay.
No, but like, how do you respond to that? Like, do you agree with what your mother is telling you about the world? Like, do you agree that the problem with superheroes is that they think they're better than people, and that everyone should be honest and care about each other? Or do you
Yes.
disagree with that?
She would
Like-
probably agree with that.
Yeah, so she's like a family just needs to be honest. And she's telling you that's how the world works. And she's telling you that's the way you need to be. So she's trying to up your savior
And
And
down your
l-
superior.
and down your superior.
Okay. Probably not going to resist that.
Yeah, and that's
Okay.
fine. Like, you don't
Yeah.
have to. Like,
You probably shouldn't resist every time somebody tries to mess with you.
Okay. Yeah, I got a better understanding. Oh, okay.
I feel
Yes.
like she needs to. I feel like she needs to take the guilty condition now, though.
I mean, you are free to take that condition.
you can always
It would not
take a
be
condition
appropriate for the
voluntarily.
GM to inflict it on you, either.
Okay. I will willingly get the guilty condition.
Which actually works out for you. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Because that's provoke someone. I was going to
Yeah.
say defend someone, but that's. I never realized how these conditions can actually help you if you're all the way up to 3 or something. But
Well, they
never-
don't help you if you're at 3.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, they
help,
don't.
They don't help your
Roll.
stats. They
They
just
don't
affect your
change your
roll.
stat.
They just affect your roll.
Okay.
They're just
Yeah, but
roll
I-
modifiers.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying though. If I'm all the way up to 3, Oh yes. Okay, never mind. I stand
it's
corrected.
not
I
gonna
understand.
Stop, it's not going to stop you from getting pushed up and taking another condition.
Okay.
It's just going to hurt you when you're rolling.
Okay. GM brain.
Conditions are bad.
Yes. GM brain fart. I was looking at. I saw a +2 in one column and a -2, and I was like, they cancel each other out without actually thinking about the mechanics. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, she says people don't lie to each other. That's what your dad did by not telling me. It's the same as a lie. And we're a family and we trust each other. We don't hide things. Which is the complete opposite of Kestrel's and Trafalgar's advice.
Hide everything. Say nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good system.
Yeah. So Isabella's just gonna non-committal, be like, yeah, because mom's leaving, right? She was
Yeah,
grabbing her gun.
she's
and stuff.
headed up. She's headed out
Yes.
the door.
So does she like just leave after that then?
Yeah, she does.
All right. Well, then Isabella's just kind of like to watch her go and, feel guilty and sigh and be like, well, guess I inherited more from dad than you, Mom.
Oh.
That is a
Oh.
great line to like fade
Yeah.
that scene on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is rough.
Just like I imagine you like kind of like mumbling that to the door as it closes behind her.
Okay. So, later that evening, Kestrel,
Yeah.
you're standing out there, and so Kid Reaper's like, so, what's it like working with someone like cool like Trafalgar? He's like a really big superhero. Like, that's got to be pretty cool. I mean, you've been doing it for long enough.
Yep. Been doing it for a while.
You go, yeah, I mean, I never really wanted to be a hero. And, when my dad died and my mom took over the mantle, I don't know, I never wanted any of that. But now that I've got like powers and stuff, I would just, I don't know, I maybe one day take over the mantle. Like, is that something you want to do? Like, or is there like,
And Kestrel's probably like looking through like binoculars or some shit, or just like focused on the museum and like not breaking eye contact from it,
Trying to do his job.
Yeah, right. Well, burying himself in his job,
Yeah.
right? And he's just like, he's like, I wanted to help people.
That's, yeah, me too, That's cool. That's cool.
You just said you didn't want to be a hero.
Well, okay, maybe not. But, like, I didn't mind helping people. I did volunteer work and stuff. I got good grades and everything.
You
I
didn't
helped people.
mind helping people, but you didn't want to help people. I wanted to help people. I woke up one day and saw people in pain and said, I want to help those people. I'm going to go out of my way and figure out how to help those people. I'm going to do everything I can do every day to make myself better to help those people. That's different.
Okay. Well, good for you, I guess. But, like, are you just working with the big GF, is that going to do that, dude? Are you going to take that over, or?
Right now, he and I are having differences.
I totally get that. And like he sort of cuts you off. Like he's an open book kind of guy.
Yeah.
He goes, I know. Like me and my mom, like we're working through some stuff too. So I know what that's like. Like you try showing how good like you can do it, and they just sometimes don't get it. But it's okay. We'll take out this.
Who is his mom again? Like,
Master Mystic.
Okay.
The original Master Mystic died several years ago, and then Master Mystic became a woman,
Okay.
and Miss Mystic became a younger person.
Right.
So, in a sense, He grew up in a family of a legacy. Only he's
Yeah.
not the legacy.
Right.
the
He's the
farm.
black sheep out of the group, right?
So to cut in real quick, how much longer do we plan on playing?
We're about another 10 minutes total, including wrap up, because something's about to happen.
Okay, because I got people knocking on my door demanding my attention.
Oh,
Dramatic
okay.
Cliffhanger soon.
So if I can like bail early because you
Yeah.
don't need me.
That's fine.
All right, cool.
um,
I will do my wrap up. I didn't grew closer to the image of myself, and my doom goes up.
Okay.
Cool.
Got it.
Image
All
of
right.
myself means I changed my labels.
Shift your labels. Yeah.
Trying to get even more savior.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, Kestrel's just like, I guess he's listening to him talk, like, since he doesn't want to have it, like, he very clearly just wants to talk. Like, he doesn't necessarily care about a conversation. Like,
So you just let him talk.
yeah.
Okay. And
Angrily. Like,
yeah. And as you're watching, you see like a weird glimmer, like something's not. As you're studying it, something's off. Like it makes you suspect that that's not the real thing you're seeing.
yeah. Kestrel's like, shut up. There's something over there.
Okay, and whether like you can go in and look and see who's there, and we'll pick it up there, or you can stop right now by calling the team, and we can pick it up there. Question is, would Kestrel investigate before the rest of the team showed up, or would he wait for them?
Absolutely.
Especially right now.
Yes, 100%. Like, he's even gonna be like, stay out here. If anything happens, like, I don't know, like, he'll hand him like a communicator watch. He's like, if you see anything happen, call for backup.
Dude, I get one of these?
So, I'm taking it back when I get back.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe I was part of the team, but we can do that later.
Oh.
So yeah, you walk in, you're able to push past the illusion, and you see the door is smashed. The front door's glass is kind of pushed in. You know what I mean? Smashed, and it's all inside the building.
Yeah.
If only we knew a vision, filling with illusion powers.
Yeah,
Escape capture.
exactly. You can go in and investigate. And the scene I sort of have in my mind, is sort of like you walk in, and as you walk in, you hear, "Hey there! It's been a long time since I saw you." And you turn and you see the three of them. You see Zigzag, you see Mist, and you see Bittersweet.
Yeah.
So it's either your character sees them and they see you, or you're up in the rafters and you see them, and it's like next time, the Outcasts versus, bad guys.
I think I like them seeing him.
Okay.
I think I'm okay with Kestrel probably about to get his ass kicked. Like.
Okay. All right, and that's game today. We were able to work in pretty much everything I wanted. So, whew.
And all that extra jacket crap, right?
Well, with jacket, I always feel like I always guess myself when it comes to bringing stuff in with jacket, because I'm like, how close to the doom is it now? Should I do that now? No, next week. No, next week. Oh, I should have done it last week. Oh wait, no. Okay, do it now. So,
Well, the nice thing about Jacket is you can kind of hit her with some of the Janice issues too,
Yeah.
because she's really pushing that secret identity thing.
yeah, I feel like she's almost playing the.
She's playing the Janice. Yeah, no.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So, but she's a person who still has a secret identity that it actually seems to affect her life. Like it seems to come in. So I was like, fits. So I'll run with it.
Yeah.
So, so wrap up. Wakuna, closer to the team, farther away from the team, or closer to your image of yourself?
Think closer to the team? Because I keep
'Cause-
on trying to bring the team together, but sometimes I wonder if I'm pushing them apart.
That's deep.
uh,
That's deep stuff right there.
Tearing this team apart.
What am I doing?
Okay.
Probably more into the image of myself, because I was actually able to defeat a threat. Finally.
Did you?
Not really.
No.
But you did do hero stuff.
Mook bank robbers probably do not constitute a threat.
Yeah.
Also, you weren't on your own.
Yes.
This is true.
I had something in case you did go on your own, but you didn't. So I was like, okay, bank robbers and news reporters.
That's okay. Don't worry, Wakuna. One day you will get jumped on your own and have to deal with it before you can call for backup. So,
Yeah, that'll probably happen.
and then you'll come back and you'll tell us all about it. We're like, yeah, whatever.
yeah, we believe you.
No, you totally took down that cosmic level threat by yourself with a sharp piece of metal.
Yeah, everybody's like, okay, what's gotten into her? She's gone. Like, she thinks she's awesome. Oh boy, how do we break this to her? She's not.
I don't know. You got a mixed reaction from the team. So, okay, you grew more in the
So
image of
probably-
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Kestrel, sir, which one for you?
I don't know, guys.
I
Yeah,
have
it's away from the
potential?
team.
Away from.
I can't imagine why.
And
I don't think anyone
But by the way,
has
I love how Gollum effectively ratting out Kestrel to Kid Reaper just totally got glossed over.
yeah.
There's just so many other things going on in Kestrel's brain. That piece just slipped right through the cracks.
No, it's like he knows it, but it's just like, of course, like that's where that's basically the point Kestrel is at. It's just like, yeah, no, of course, like that's like he said even afterwards, where he was like, no, well, it's fine, we'll go do your thing. Golem's probably already doing it now, like,
And he was.
yeah, like that's where he's at. Does anyone have influence over me?
I do. And let's see.
It says Wakuna does, but I don't remember when she got it.
I think you gave it to her one of the
Maybe-
recent ones.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I know. I'm almost done. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Does it have to be the specific person? Taking influence over you away from another character. I'm gonna take it away from Golem because he's a
Okay.
dirty snitch.
That's fair.
And last but not least, Golem, sir.
Gollum grew into his view of himself.
Okay.
He was able to use his alien connections to track down more information and everything. So bumping his mundane down and his freak up, because he
All
clearly
right.
didn't relate very well to people either.
Yeah.
Even if
yeah.
he
so.
was able to manipulate them, but he was not able to relate to them.
Yes. And I honestly, I felt we had some really good character development. I liked the scenes with Jacket and Wakuna.
Yeah.
Like, and I really enjoyed seeing Kestrel actually be a good guy on his own without being provoked, even if he is justifying it by, yeah, he's useful. You know, that's what it is. So,
I just love the fact that Kestrel is so pissed off at the team that he ran off on a mission with Kid Reaper.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Gollum's back at base playing fucking Puppet Master.
Yeah. And it's funny because like Kestrel gets on the mission and this is like, this is fine. I'll be away from the team. We'll just do a stakeout. It'll be great. And then it's like his worst
Let's
nightmare.
talk about our feelings.
Yeah, let's talk about all of my emotional baggage and let's just talk about how great your mentor is. Like,
yeah.
Who may be secretly plotting to destroy the world.
yeah, and like, no one cares.
Yeah. So,
That's why Gollum really lost influence, because like, that was like, Kestrel was like, all right, I'm gonna tell Gollum, and then we're gonna get to work on this. And Gollum's like, okay. Gollum's
So-
like, but I really like this gym thing. Let's look into that. It's like, okay. All right.
so. No, I had a blast. I gotta go. I'm gonna be late for work. Sorry to wrap it up so quickly, but
That's good.
See ya.
this was so good. All right. I will see you later, guys.
Later.
Oh yeah, and thanks for the image about let's get physical. Made me chuckle.
It was important.